Okay, here we are. We're going to drive this RV for the very first time. It's a 34-foot Thor Hurricane. Just waiting on our friend Mark. He's going to go on his trip with us. We're going to drive it from El Monte in Virginia, and we're going to drive it to Tennessee. It's how many miles?
291 miles.
291 miles. I tried to slide the seat forward and back, and I can't. Mirrors look good. We will videotape as much of this trip as possible. We are going to rent side-by-sides. We're staying on a campground. This is like our first experience doing anything like this. So it should be really interesting. It should be a lot of fun. We've talked about this idea of like moving into an RV for a long time now. We're still a long time. Even if we decided today or after this trip, be like, oh yeah, this was a lot of fun. It was easy to do all the hookups. Like I've never done hookups or anything like that. But even if we decide, hey, this is great, let's go ahead and do it. I think we're still easily at least a year before we would actually go ahead and do it. All right, so we got Mark with us now. There in the corner.
There we go.
All right. I don't know what that beep. What's that beeping sound? Does it mean that the parking brake's on? Okay. I just tried to take the parking brake off, but all I did was put it on stronger. I guess everything's in, right?
I guess it's too late now.
This thing is like a beast.
This thing is a beast.
It's funny.
It feels like it's gonna fall over.
It's funny because the guy pulled up and he handed me the keys. He's like, "Man, you're gonna love this. It's so easy to drive." And I'm looking at him like, "I doubt it."
Oh my goodness! I feel like we're going on the other side of the road.
In a quarter mile, turn left on Colonial Road.
That's how that works.
What did you do? You found out how to slide the seat forward?
Yeah, there's a little knob that a lever you pull, and then it unlocks your seat to spin around.
Well, I found that one to spin around, but how did you get it to? I guess I'm good.
Well, you probably don't want to turn around now.
Well, I was thinking that maybe I needed to slide forward a little.
Well, yeah, I felt like I'm not that concerned with it. All the
Turn left onto Roanoke Road.
Now, that engine noise is definitely louder than I thought I was going to.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even show you this. Yeah? These are
Well, there's side mirror lights.
side mirrors. Yeah. Wait a minute, though. I think it's backwards.
No, that's right. Wait.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
that's right.
no, that's right. That is right. Messing around with the turn signals. Everyone's like, what the hell?
They're like, oh, it's a rental.
It's a rental. He's like, he should still know how to work the turn signals, though. Even if it is a rental.
You guys are there.
Yeah, it's 81 south.
Connection on 6.
800 feet and turn left to merge onto I-81 South toward US 20 South.
Wait, you know what? One thing I didn't ask them,
I-81 South toward US
and a lot of times they'll write stuff like that inside here, but I don't know how tall this is for underpasses.
13.5 is the sticker up there.
Where?
Near your steering wheel on the front, like lower, there's some red and white stickers.
Okay.
And then it also says we're responsible for roof damage.
We're responsible for what?
Roof damage.
Oh.
It says 13.5.
This doesn't feel bad. It has 0 power. That was floored.
Yeah,
to try
it sounded like it.
Yeah, to try to merge. I stepped on the gas and I think we went slow. Hey everybody. So we just woke up. We got about 5 hours sleep. We got in around 10 o'clock. So it's easier to drive than I originally thought. Engine noise is louder than I thought when accelerating and climbing hills. But once we got to speed, it was pretty good. I got almost a full 5 hours of sleep. Mark said that you slept what? Just a few hours, right?
Yeah,
off and on.
few.
And Sabrina apparently did not sleep well either. So the RV has an issue with the leveling jacks won't work. So it just, as we move in our sleep, we're rocking the RV a little bit, and we didn't realize it. So Mark's out here in the living area on the sofa bed, and he said he almost texted me last night to ask if I was moving around or if somebody was trying to break in. And then when I woke up this morning, I thought the same thing. I was like, I think someone's outside pushing the RV around. That's a negative there. No leveling jacks. And these leveling jacks apparently are affecting more than what we thought. We don't think that we'll be able to use the shower in the position that we're at either, because we're so far out of level that the drain is on the wrong side of the slope of the water. So we're gonna have to move around until we can get this level. And we just found out that we have to move anyway because we're renting side-by-side off-road vehicles, and it's like an hour walk from where we're at. So we're gonna pack everything up and move it. Luckily though, I watch a lot of YouTube videos, especially RV geeks, and hooking up the RV itself from watching their videos was really, that was easy. What did it take? It didn't take long at all. It was pretty quick to hook everything up. It was no problem at all. Watching their videos so often, I almost felt like I've done it before. It made it that easy. So we're gonna have to unhook it, drive it down to that store. That's where the coffee is and everything.
That's what we need, coffee.
We need coffee. What else about the drive? It's a 34-foot RV, and we were able to drive. We got into a Walmart pretty easy. In and out. We got into a Sheetz gas station pretty easily, in and out. So drivability wise, it rode pretty good and smooth too. It didn't bounce us around. Sabrina was able to make some food in the microwave while going down the road using the generator. We were able to fire up the generator easy enough with the push button, and so some things are easy. Oh yeah. I left one of the hatches open in the bathroom. Just because the bathroom smelled a little funny.
Oh yeah, that's definitely negative.
I was like
negative. But it went down to 49 degrees last night, so when we woke up this morning, it was a little chilly in here.
A little chilly.
I like it chilly. It doesn't bother me, but...
Oh, look at that!
What?
We definitely can't shower in here.
Is it water?
Yeah. Well, there's another negative because we're on level.
We're on level, so I guess we can't shower. Sabrina turned the shower on for just a little bit to see if any of the water would drain. And I mean, she just turned it on for a little bit apparently, but we have some water in the back now. So, but once we get this moved around a lot, hopefully we can
smooth the kinks out.
Yeah, we just have to find a level spot in this slot, drive back and forth a little bit until we get a little bit more level. We got here so late last night, we didn't want to keep starting the RV and moving it, starting and moving it, and disrupting other people. So, all right, I guess that's good for now. Sure.
Wasn't the plan.
Alright, so we're back just to kind of go over my experience with RVing so far. So a couple things. You guys saw the video from the first night and all the issues we were having with the RV, which I don't really think it's the RVing experience so much as the fact that we have a rental RV that nobody took care of. So we managed to get a little bit more level in the spot we're in, so we were able to use the shower and the toilet's working, thankfully. And thankfully I don't have to deal with this whole draining the toilet part. But otherwise, it's been a really good experience. It's kind of nice to come out in the mornings, see the sunrise, the peace. It's really nice out here. Have your breakfast outside. That's nice too. As far as actually staying in the RV and sleeping in the RV, first night was a little rough. I didn't really sleep that well, but second night was much better. Overall, experience has been pretty good. One thing, we will never buy a used RV. That is the conclusion we have come to after this trip. I am just so icked out by everything that's been used and trying to avoid getting anywhere near the stuff in the bathroom. That used is not happening. We are definitely buying new when we buy an RV, because I'm sorry, I just can't do it. Other things, one thing would have been a tow vehicle would have been nice. This is a rental, so we don't really have hookups for a tow vehicle, but definitely that would have been helpful to have a tow vehicle so that we could get to the front campgrounds or renting ATVs. So that would have been helpful. But overall, it was nice. Nice having the fire pit last night. Had s'mores, which I haven't had in forever. So that was pretty cool, and it really hasn't been too many bugs out here, which has been good, and it may just be the time of year. It was a great place, a nice RV park. I still like the idea of it, and I think it'll be fun. I guess just to comment on riding the ATVs, the side-by-sides we took out yesterday, that was fun. I made it probably about 3 hours of the 8 hours that they were out there, and then it was time for me to come back. But it was nice, it was fun. It was exciting. It was almost like an amusement park ride that didn't end in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So it was good. I had a great time. But I would definitely do it again. And for a few seconds while I was on there, I was like, we need to buy one of these. And then I decided maybe we don't, and we'll just keep renting them. Wow, the sun's coming out and it is burning me. I kind of wanted to talk about my RV driving experience. So this is a Hurricane 34J, so it's about 35 plus feet, and I've never driven anything like this before. I've probably driven a 10-foot U-Haul box truck, and I kind of just switched lanes like, I hope nobody's there, please move out of the way. So I was a little intimidated by driving this, but it was actually kind of fun. First thing I noticed when I started driving it in the campground was that the steering wheel is absolutely huge. Like literally, you're turning this thing and you're just turning and turning and nothing really is happening because the steering wheel is just huge. And I kept wanting to sing the wheels on the bus as I was driving it. So that was another thing. It was kind of fun. I mean, I got up to a whole 15 miles an hour, and even when I went out on the road, it was weird. It didn't feel as big as it actually is. You just kind of felt like there was nothing really behind you. It handled really well. I mean, I checked to make sure I was actually in the lane with my mirrors because it felt like you were actually over the lines, but I wasn't. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I did, after watching a couple RV Geeks videos, I did kind of worry about the back of this RV and where it was swinging and what it was doing, but it actually did pretty well. And it helped to have Kenny in the passenger seat in case I needed anything, but I did pretty well overall. Pretty stressful though. I felt like I was like gripping that steering wheel with like a death grip, and at the end of the whole 10-15 minute drive, I think I was done. I was a little too tense and I think I was done, but overall, I don't think it was too bad. It wasn't as bad as I expected. So talk to you later. Bye.